Okay, let's go.
Hello my friends and welcome to a brand new playthrough on the channel. My name is Schmitt Wylde and today I'm gonna be playing the Castlevania Adventure, the first Castlevania game released on the Game Boy. As many of you already know, this game is very unusual, I guess. It is kinda clunky. It's not the greatest Castlevania game by any means, far from it actually. But given it's a Castlevania title, I figure I might give it a shot and, I don't know, maybe try to do a proper run of the game. This is not the first time that I'm playing this game. I am gonna be using the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, so I will be playing on the PlayStation 5. And I've played it before to get the trophy. I actually got all of the trophies for this collection on my PlayStation 5, so I managed to beat this game before, but I kind of abused the save state option that are built within the game. So what I'm gonna try to do right now is to actually beat the game for real, without using save states, without any kind of cheat method, you know? Most of you who already know me knows that I don't like to use these kind of tools when I do runs like this, because I think it invalidates the point of a playthrough when you start to abuse save states and whatnot. There are a few exceptions, of course, as I previously mentioned. For example, whenever you are in a save area, and you kind of use the save states to save the game in the same way as you normally would within the game itself, you know. So for these kinds of instances, I think it's a valid point. But anyway, I digress. Point is, I will not be using save states in this playthrough. Again, as I like to mention, my good friend Bits and Glory already did a playthrough of this game on his channel, so you should give that a shot. I believe he did a playthrough with no continues or no deaths. I don't quite remember right now, but it was quite an impressive feat, because despite this game being very short, it is very difficult, but not for the right reasons. Castlevania 3 is a difficult game, don't get me wrong, but once you get used to the game, and you start to learn its mechanics and how the game is played and whatnot, you kind of develop a certain skill to continue to play the game as normal. I don't think that's gonna happen with this one though, because being a Game Boy game, despite being emulated on a PlayStation 5, the emulation is very faithful to the original hardware, because there are a lot of slowdowns. If there are too many things happening at once on the screen, you better pray that your reflexes and your inputs are pretty good, because you're gonna need it. The game can be very brutal. So, about the story of the game. Honestly, the game itself does not provide a lot of lore for you to understand. It's pretty much a game where you pick up and play, so there's that. But in the Castlevania book, the digital book included in the Anniversary Collection that I'm being using to play, it says that you are playing with Christopher Belmont, which is a ancestor to Simon Belmont, which, for you who doesn't know, is the character of the first Castlevania game. The story of this one apparently happens 100 years before the first game, so in a way it's kind of a prequel, but I think it happens after Castlevania 3. I don't really remember the timeline of things. It's very confusing, so don't quote me on that. And one of the main differences between this game and the regular, let's call it regular ones, in the NES is that you don't have sub-weapons in this game. You do have two types of power-ups for your whip. The first one makes it as a morning star, and the second one makes you fire fireballs out of your whip. So it kind of gives you a ranged attack, and I believe it deals double damage, but I'm not really sure about that as well. So again, don't quote me on that. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today's video. I have yet to start playing it. I believe it's gonna be all in one video because it's a short game, so wish me luck. And yes, this is a new format in the channel. For you who knows me for a long time knows that I used to do live streams, and I was used to show up on camera, so here I am. And maybe I'm trying to get myself used to this feeling again, and maybe someday I'll return streaming, but until then I will try to focus on my on-demand videos, as a certain character on the internet would say, but anyway. And yeah, I will probably do this kind of intros for my future playthroughs from now on. So again guys, I appreciate all your support as always. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below. I always try to respond to everyone. And as always, take care. Thank you very much. Well, it took me some time and all of my lives, but I've managed to defeat the Castlevania Adventures for the Game Boy. Again, played on the PlayStation 5 through the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. It was not an easy task, because the game can be very slow and very laggy, but since it's such a short game, if you have the opportunity to play the game, give it a shot. You might enjoy yourself. I apologize for the lack of commentary in this video. I thought I thought I could be more focused on the game, so I decided not to do live commentary, but I just want to say my final thoughts on the game. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time for the next playthrough. My name is Schmitt Wylde. Have a good one, and as always, take care.